Salam and hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're all doing really well. So welcome to my latest video where I share a couple of sweet treats that you can make during Ramadan, and you can enjoy them with a cup of chai after you've broken your fast in the evening. So in this video I've made 3 desserts and I bet you can't wait to find out what they are. The first one is a date and cinnamon puff pastry roll. It's so quick and easy to make. Date syrup, I didn't even know it existed. How could I not know that such a thing as date syrup exists? It looks like tar, it tastes of dates, and I bought it from Asda. I don't even know how much it was, but I've seen it a couple of times now when I go to the supermarket, and I picked it up this last time that we went. So all I've done, I've got a sheet of ready rolled puff pastry. I've opened it out, put it on a sheet of baking paper with the plain flour on it. I've put the date syrup all over the top of it and sprinkled over some cinnamon powder, some ground cinnamon, and then you just roll it as tightly as you can into this lovely long roll. I've greased 2 baking trays, and then you just cut the roll into 8 equal parts. And then sit the little rolls on the baking trays. Mine were a little bit flat, tried to make them a little bit more round, so that they actually look like cinnamon rolls when you take them out of the oven. So just bake them according to the instructions on your packet for the pastry sheet. And though they look really cute and they tasted really nice, mashallah, such a quick and easy dessert for Ramadan. The next thing I made was this really delicious mango milk cake. Now, my husband said, Akil said, it's the best cake I've ever made. So if that's not a testimony, then I don't know what is. So I've got some sugar and softened butter in a large mixing bowl. Whisk that together. Then add in your eggs one by one because you want it as light and fluffy as possible, so that the cake soaks in all the milk that you're going to put in afterwards. So yeah, I'm just adding in the eggs one by one and whisking it. Then I've added some vanilla extract, and because I'm making a mango flavoured one, I added some mango pulp. And it's just those big tins that you can get from like the Asian stores or even the main supermarkets. So after adding the wet ingredients, I added the dry ones, so some plain flour and some baking powder, and just fold that in. Don't over mix it, because like I said, you want to keep the air and the fluffiness in the cake. So I've got a large baking dish, I've oiled it, and then I just poured the mixture in. So bake it for about 25 minutes, but I've put 20 minutes because I overbaked mine. I don't know if it's my oven settings or I don't know what it is, but just be a little bit careful, because as you can see, the top was slightly burnt, but it still tasted fine. And the kids really enjoyed it, mashallah. They all told me they liked it, which they don't always do when I make cake. And like I said, Akil said it's the best cake I've ever made. So even with that slightly burnt top, mashallah. I've put some mango pulp over the top of it, brushed that on top, and put the holes in. The holes are to allow the mixture to soak through. And then we're making the milk mixture. So I've got condensed milk, evaporated milk, and just normal whole milk. We're going to pour most of that over the cake Leave a little bit to the side so you can pour it over as you're serving the cake. It just adds that extra special delicious touch. So you're going to pour most of the milk mixture over the cake and then cover and refrigerate for about an hour, at least, longer if you can. The cake will soak up pretty much all of the milk mixture. So once it had been a couple of hours, I prepared the topping. So it's basically some double cream, icing sugar, and some mango pulp. Nusaiba was helping me. I did appreciate him, mashallah. I took the cake out of the fridge, and as you can see, most of the milk has been soaked into the cake and it looks delightful already, mashallah. And I'm just topping with the cream mixture. And I'm not the best at decorating, so I've just got some mango pulp and I'm trying to make some kind of design, which was going really well. But you get the gist, don't you, loves? So refrigerate the cake once you've topped it for a couple of hours, just to allow the cream to set. Then take it out and serve it and pour that extra milk mixture over the top. So delightful, mashallah. This is even ideal for Eid, isn't it, guys? Think ahead, inshallah. So the third recipe is for some donuts. I think you'll like these, if you like your donuts. I'm not a huge fan of donuts, I've mentioned it before, apart from Krispy Kreme ones or like similar ones to that. But homemade donuts, I like them because they're soft and warm, so it's a little bit different. So first of all, I'm making the yeast mixture. Got some warm milk. I just warm it in the microwave, the milk, and then add it to some sugar and some yeast and leave it for 5 minutes till you get some bubbles on top. Then you've got the strong white bread flour, make a well in the center, add in the yeast mixture, the softened butter, and just mix that well until you've got a nice, lovely, smooth dough. And then you're going to transfer that dough into an oiled bowl and cover it and leave it for about 2 hours to allow it to double in size, which it looks like it doubled in size. And then we're ready to move on to the next step, which is to put it on a floured surface or a tray like I've done, and knead it for like a minute. And then separate the dough into 16 equal parts. I need to get one of those dough cutter things. I see it all over Instagram on the cooking videos and they look really nice. You know, the large flat silver. Is it a dough cutter? I don't even know what it's called. But I want to be more professional like them and get one of those. So we've got 16 donut shapes there and you just need to fry them. It doesn't take long to fry them at all. Is it about a minute or half a minute on each side? Coat it in some caster sugar. To make the filling for the donuts, I've got some double cream and that date syrup again. I bought it and I thought I'm really going to use it. Just whisk that together until it becomes a little bit thicker. And fill the donuts with it. I used a syringe from the kids' medicine. I did wash it first, guys. I wasn't trying to poison everyone. I couldn't find my like baking syringe, but it did an all right job. So there you go. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas. Have a wonderful Ramadan, and inshallah I'll see you guys really soon. Take care. Salam. Bye.